Several students have been asking me for the exact order in which they should be taking up my courses. So in this short lecture, I'm going to show you the order in which you should take up my Java courses, XML courses, or JavaScript courses, depending on your requirement. For those aspiring Java developers who are starting from scratch, you should start with Core Java Made Easy course, which will teach you the language fundamentals and all the syntax in easy steps. Once you master that, you should move on to the JDBC, Servlets, and JSP, the Java Web Development course, where you will learn those three technologies and create Java web applications. If you have some other web development background, then you can quickly move on to this course, or you can skip this course and move on to the next one, which is Spring Framework in easy steps. Spring is the most used frameworks in the Java space, and this is a must-do course before you go ahead and create your enterprise applications. Once you finish this, you will feel confident that you can create projects on your own, at which point you should also master the ORM tool, which is Hibernate. Hibernate makes our life as a Java developer easy to connect and work with databases. Spring Data JPA makes that even more easy. So master the Spring Data JPA using Hibernate. At this point, you should be able to create your end-to-end projects on your own. But for these applications to communicate, you should use web services, which is a very important technology, both from an interview perspective as well as for developing enterprise applications. So master web services. There are 3 courses on this topic. The Java Web Services course pretty much covers everything for you to create both SOAP-based as well as RESTful services. The second part of it covers several standards like security, etc., which are used in both SOAP and RESTful web services. And the Create REST APIs using Spring Data REST. This course covers RESTful API development using Spring Data REST. Spring Data REST is a layer over Spring Data. So if you have the Spring Data background, this course will be super easy to create awesome RESTful APIs. The end-to-end Java project development course is what you should do once you master web services. Now you have core Java background, Java web development background, the Spring background, as well as the JPA, Hibernate, and web services background. So you pretty much have all the tools and you would have worked on tons of mini projects. This course here, the end-to-end Java project development course, shows you how to create an end-to-end Java application and how communication happens across Java applications through web services. So that's a course that you should be doing at the end of it. And there are specialty courses. For every developer, you should have good knowledge of unit testing and mocking. So the JUnit and Mockito course covers that topic. The Maven Crash course, of course, every project you build should be compiled and should be built and deployed. So Maven Crash course shows you how to build a application, how to automate that process. So you can do that course as well. And there is a course on Java design patterns. So from the interview perspective, again, this topic is very important. It covers various core and web design patterns as well. So that's for the Java developers, and there are a lot of courses coming in the near future as well. From the XML side, there are 2 courses. If you want to master XML, you should start with XML and XML schema definition in easy steps course that covers those 2 topics in detail. And for those developers looking for XPath and XQuery, which is a very specific technology for specific applications, which will transform XML, here is my bestseller course, XSLT, XPath, and XQuery Fundamentals. Those are the 2 courses in the XML area. And moving on to the UI side of things, JavaScript knowledge is compulsory for any developer today, especially in the web world. So JavaScript Fundamentals is my free course on the topic, which you should start with. Right here, JavaScript Fundamentals, that's a free course which should get you started on the topic. You can then move on to the advanced and object-oriented JavaScript that covers a lot of internals of JavaScript. And I have recently launched the Typescript course, which will be very helpful for those of you who want to learn Angular in the future. TypeScript adds type to JavaScript, and also it makes our life as a JavaScript developer a lot easier. With a few lines of code, you can do a lot of things. So TypeScript is next. JavaScript Fundamentals, Advanced and Object-Oriented JavaScript, and TypeScript for beginners in the JavaScript space. And there are a lot more coming in the JavaScript space as well. In the next few weeks, there will be Angular, React, Node, and more.